My parents gave my brother a $10 million inheritance and left me a single box of old books, but they didn't realize those books contained the title to the family's entire estate. I was always the black sheep because I chose to be a teacher instead of joining the family's corrupt law firm. When my father passed away, my mother and brother sat me down with a smirk and told me that according to the will, I was too soft for money. They handed me a dusty box of my grandfather's old journals and told me to leave the mansion by the end of the week. My brother even joked that I could sell the books for lunch money since I'd be living in a studio apartment soon. I spent that night in tears, flipping through my grandfather's handwritten notes, but then I felt something hard inside the leather binding of the final journal. It was a hidden compartment containing a deed of trust that predated my father's will by 40 years. It turns out my grandfather never trusted my father or my brother. The deed stated that the mansion and the 500 acres of prime real estate it sat on were never actually owned by my father. They were held in a life estate that reverted to the first college graduate in the family who pursued a service-based career. That person was me. My father had spent his whole life pretending he owned the land while secretly trying to find this document to destroy it. I didn't say a word to them for 3 months. I waited until my brother started a multi-million-dollar construction project on the family land to build a luxury resort, funneling every penny of his inheritance into the foundation. The day the construction was 50% complete, I showed up at the site with a team of lawyers and the police. I handed my brother a cease and desist order and the original deed. The look on his face when he realized he had spent $10 million building a resort on land that I legally owned was the most satisfying moment of my life. Because he had trespassed and built without the true owner's permission, the law stated that the structure now belonged to me, or he had to pay to demolish it at his own expense. He was bankrupt in an instant. I turned the half-finished resort into a free camp for underprivileged kids and a community library, using the books my grandfather left me as the foundation. Now, my mother is calling me heartless and cruel for leaving my own brother penniless and making our mother live in a small apartment. They're telling everyone that I stole their future and that I should have shared the land since we're family. Some relatives are saying I'm the asshole for holding a grudge and that I should have told them about the deed before they spent the money. They think I'm a snake who waited for them to fail just to feel powerful. So I have to ask, am I the asshole for taking my grandfather's land and letting my brother go bankrupt? Or is this just the price of being greedy? Let me know in the comments if I'm the hero or the villain, and hit that subscribe button for more daily stories.